in second.
No. It's
I am so glad that you are here to check out this episode this week. This week we have a pretty awesome guest. For those of you that are watching, you can see that beautiful smile sitting in that seat. Just a second. And no, I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about an adorable little girl named Kara, who is ready to become famous. She is ready to become a superstar by recording her first official podcast. Kara, thank you for being here today. Kara, can you just tell everybody what your name is, how old you are, and what grade you're in?
My name is Kara. I'm 7 years old, and I'm in second grade.
Kara, 7 years old in second grade. So I'm super excited about talking to you today. You live in Virginia, right? Yeah? Okay. And you're in second grade. Do you like school?
Yes.
Yes, you like school. Well, that's cool because I have 4 kids. I've got one kid who's in 8th grade, another one that's in 3rd grade, another one that's in 1st grade, another one that's in preschool. Most of the time they like school, but sometimes they come home, especially on Mondays, and they say, oh, school is so boring today. But you said you like school, and we're recording this on a Monday. So what do you like about school the most?
Getting smarter.
Getting smarter. Ooh, do you feel like you're getting smarter every day? Yeah? That's cool. What is your favorite thing to learn about in school?
Maps.
Maps, like looking at where the different states and countries and cities and oceans are. Why do you like that so much?
Because it's fun to learn about.
It's fun to, do you like to learn about different places? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a dream someday of going to visit different places?
Yes.
Yeah? Where do you want to go someday? I live in Michigan. Do you know where that is?
Mm-mm.
No? Michigan is probably about 1,000 miles away from where you are right now. And it's cold here right now. What's the weather like in Virginia Beach right now? Or you're at Bridgewater. What's the weather like in Virginia right now?
What?
What's the weather like in Virginia today? Is it warm?
Yeah.
You were just outside.
And so it's warm and sunny. Do you want to go places that's always warm and sunny? Like, do you want to go to islands? Do you want to go to a different country? Do you want to go somewhere cold?
I want to go to the North Pole.
You want to go to the North Pole. What's so cool about the North Pole?
Because Santa Claus is there.
Well, Santa Claus is going to come to your house soon. Can't you just wait to see him then?
No, because I'm asleep.
Oh, so you want to like sneak up to the North Pole someday and see what his workshop looks like?
And see what he looks like.
Oh, how come?
Because I've never seen him in person.
You never saw him in person. Well, haven't you seen like Santa Claus at the store and on movies?
No.
No?
Only on one movie.
Okay. So you want to go see Santa Claus. Is that why you like learning about maps? So you can try to figure out how to get to the North Pole?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? You're going to plan a route then, how you're going to figure out how to get up there and sneak up on Santa someday?
Yes.
Yeah? That would be a cool project to do in school, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Have you ever done something like that in school before?
We're learning about maps.
You're learning about maps, so you're looking at some in school and are you learning about like the different parts of maps?
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool. It sounds like you have a great teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Yeah, what's your teacher's name?
Miss Fur.
Miss Fur?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. So your teacher's a girl. Have you ever had a boy teacher before?
No.
No? Would that be cool or would that be weird?
Cool weird.
Cool and weird. How come cool and weird?
Cool because I've never had a boy teacher, and weird because it's a boy.
And boys are kind of gross and they have cooties, huh? Did you know I used to be a teacher. I used to be a boy teacher. I was a boy teacher for about 7 years. Yeah. I taught middle school kids. So kids like from 12 years old to 14 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. Do you have a boy principal or a girl principal?
Boy.
You have a boy principal, but a girl teacher. Are there any boy teachers in your school?
Yes.
There are. Do you hope you get one someday?
No.
No. Why?
Because
Okay. Well, what's so cool about your girl teacher? Why is she such a good teacher?
because she's nice to everybody.
Oh, that's important. What do you mean she's nice? What kinds of nice things does your teacher do?
Sometimes she she gives us like nice stuff,
What do you mean?
like nice stuff.
What kind of nice stuff? Do you mean like hugs and high fives, or do you mean like pencils and presents?
Pencils and presents.
Oh, okay. So is that what you think makes a good teacher? A good teacher is somebody that passes out presents to kids? Yeah. Okay. Where does your teacher get all the presents? Does she have to go buy them by herself? She just has to go to the store and get all the stuff?
Mhm.
Yeah. Wow. So if somebody like me and I don't have a lot of money and I can't go out and buy presents for kids, do you think I could still be a nice teacher somehow?
Yes.
What would I have to do? If I couldn't give out presents, I couldn't give out pencils and candy, what could I do to still be a nice teacher? Do you like funny teachers?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you like teachers that smile a lot?
Yes.
Do you like teachers that yell a lot?
No.
Do you like teachers that give a lot of homework?
No.
Do you like teachers that make you take tests every day?
Yes.
Do you like teachers that give you recess every day?
Yes.
Do you like easy teachers or hard teachers?
Hard teachers.
Hard teachers. So you like to learn. You like hard teachers. Do you think you're pretty smart?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. Why do you think you're pretty smart?
Because all my teachers taught me good stuff.
Okay, because you keep learning stuff. How do you know you're learning stuff? That's a hard question to answer, huh? Do you feel smarter today than you were last year?
Definitely.
Definitely. Your teacher, does your teacher tell you you're smart?
Yes.
Yeah, that's important, huh? Does your teacher tell you that she likes you?
Yes.
Does she smile at you a lot?
Yes.
Does she yell at you a lot?
No.
Do you get in trouble at school?
No.
No? You're a good student? You're a good girl? Yeah,
Yeah.
how come? Why are you so good?
Because I'm always listening to the teacher.
You listen to her? You don't talk back? No? That's good. That's so good. I can tell your mom is super happy with you, isn't she? She loves you a lot. Yeah. She's so proud of you.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's awesome. Is your mom like one of your favorite people in the whole world?
Yes.
Yeah. Why do you love your mom so much?
Because she takes care of me.
She takes care of you. Does she smile a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does she make you laugh a lot?
Yeah.
Does she buy you things sometimes?
Yeah.
So your mom is super nice and you know that she loves you because she does a lot of the same kinds of things your teacher does, huh? Is your teacher sort of like your mom when you're at school?
Yes.
Like she takes care of you and she keeps you safe and she smiles and just makes you feel like you're loved and that you're going to learn something? Yeah? That's super cool. That's really good. So next year you're going to be in 3rd grade.
Yeah.
Wow. That means you're getting old. Because 3rd grade's like officially big kid status. That's crazy. And then before you know it, you'll be in middle school, and then you'll be in high school, and then you'll be in college.
And then you have to have homework all through the summer.
Oh my goodness gracious. Teachers don't really give homework during the summer, do they?
In high school they do.
How do you know that? You're in 2nd grade. How do you know what they do in high school?
Because Daddy told me.
Oh my goodness. So you're already starting to worry about summer homework in high school? Oh my goodness. That's crazy. So after you do all that homework in high school and you go out and you are a grown up, what do you want to be? What kind of job do you want?
A veterinarian.
A veterinarian. You want to help animals?
Yes.
Yeah, why do you want to be a veterinarian?
Because I like animals.
You like animals. What's your favorite animal?
Cheetah.
Oh, a cheetah? Oh my goodness. If you were a veterinarian, would you ever work with cheetahs?
Yes.
You would?
Yeah.
But you want to make sure all the cheetahs in the world are healthy, huh?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So when you're in school, do you ever get to do things so that it'll help you become a veterinarian someday?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. So like you get to learn about animals?
Yes.
Yeah. You get to learn some math, which will help you when you're an animal doctor, right? Yeah. That's cool. Do you like to read?
Yes.
Do you ever get to read about cheetahs?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, like if you get to choose. Do you ever get to choose what you read in school?
Yes.
Why do you say it like that? Yeah, sometimes you do, but not always.
Mm-mm.
No. What kinds of stuff? Did you have to do any reading today in school?
Yes.
Did you get to choose what you read?
Yes.
Yeah. What did you choose? What kind of story did you read today?
Cheetahs.
You did? You seriously read about cheetahs today?
Yeah.
What did you learn about cheetahs?
That they have black spots and they run really fast.
Do they
But
run
they're-
fast? Do they run faster than you?
Yes.
Oh
And
wow.
they're not the fastest animal.
What?
They're
I'll-
not.
I've lived my whole life thinking cheetahs were the fastest animal. What's the fastest animal?
Gazelle are faster than cheetahs.
Gazelle? For real? I had no idea. So how does a cheetah ever catch a gazelle then?
When a gazelle gets tired, it starts running slower than a cheetah is able to use its fastness and get it.
Oh my, and you learned that from reading a book?
Yes.
A book that you got to choose.
Yes.
Wow, that is so cool. I can tell you really do have an amazing teacher. She's letting you read books about cheetahs chasing gazelles. That's awesome. You know, when I was in school, I remember when I was in second grade, my teacher used to always tell me what I had to read. And I used to hate it. I never wanted to read. She always made me read the most boring stuff. I used to say, oh, I don't want to read about this. And my teacher was a girl teacher. And she always used to make me read fairy tales about princesses and stuff like that. And I hated it. I hated it. It's crazy. But you have a girl teacher. She's not making you read about princesses. She's letting you read about cheetahs and gazelles. That's so cool. That's so cool. Did you have a good teacher last year in first grade?
Yes.
Did you have a good teacher in kindergarten?
Yes.
Is that why you still like school today, you think? Because you had really good teachers?
Yes.
Yeah. When you come home from school, do you have homework every day?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you have today?
Mommy has to tell me something to do, like feed the cat, do the laundry, clean
So
my
you have homework and you have to do a chore? Oh, I think mommy loves your teacher too. So could mommy say, make dinner for us?
No.
No. Okay, what kind of chore do you think you're gonna have to do today?
Feed and water the cats.
Feeding the cat. So okay, that's a good chore. That's a good chore. Hey, Kara, can I ask you a question real quick about the pictures behind you? You want to spin around and look behind you real quick? So some people can't see this because they're just going to listen to this. But there are pictures up there of you and your mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the pictures are like you guys hugging each other and smiling. Why do you think your mom put those pictures up? Are those happy pictures or are they sad pictures?
Happy picture.
Happy pictures. I agree. I love looking at those pictures. What makes them happy pictures?
Because we're both smiling.
You're both smiling, yeah. Why are you both smiling?
Because we are having a fun time.
You're having a fun time. What kinds of things do you like to do when you're having fun?
Smile.
Smile. What makes you smile? So when you're outside playing or inside, what kinds of things do you like to do that make you smile?
Play games with my mom. Ride my bike. Play hopscotch with quarters or a rock.
Do you get to play hopscotch at school?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you get to play games at school?
Yes.
Yeah. And is that part of the reason why you like school also? Because it's fun, you get to play games?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you have friends at school?
Yes.
Yeah. Are your friends nice to you?
Yes.
Do you get to play games with them too?
Yes.
Yeah. You're a very smart girl. I'm really liking this conversation. Kara, let me ask you, I'm going to ask you a hard question, okay? Because one of my jobs is to try to make schools even better than they are today. And I think school is pretty cool. I've worked in schools my entire life, but I still think they can be a little bit better. If you could do anything to make your school better, anything, if you could build a new playground, if you could add more classrooms, if you could add more computers, have better lunch, have more smiles, more hugs, whatever. If you could do anything to make your school better, what would you do?
Make everybody treat people nicely.
Oh, wow. Holy cow. That's awesome. Make everybody treat everybody nicely. Because that doesn't happen with everybody, does it? No. Wow. How can we do that? How can we help everybody so that they treat each other nicely in schools? Do you treat people nicely at school?
Yes.
Yeah. What kinds of things do you do when you're being nice to people?
If they don't have anybody to play with, I can play with them.
You're gonna make me cry, kid. Okay. So you play with kids that don't have somebody else to play with. What else do you do?
If they don't have a pencil, I can let them borrow my pencil.
Wow. Okay. So you share and you play with them. Do you see other kids doing that at your school, helping each other?
Yes.
But sometimes you see people that don't do that too, huh? Yeah. Wow. Do you think there's something that somebody like me, I'm in charge of some schools. What can I do to help other kids be nice? Do you know? That's a hard question. Should I just remind people to always be nice? And should I be nice to other people so that they look at me and say, wow, if he's doing it, I can do it too?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. That was really good. I thought you were going to say, give me better lunches or have more swings on the playground. You went deep and you gave a very good answer, like a real answer. That was awesome. Your mom must just be so happy with the kind of kid that you are. She's right there. Is she smiling right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's proud of you, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she should be. She's doing some good work. She's making you into an amazing, amazing kid. That's for sure. That's awesome. So, Kara, I've got one more question for you, okay? And then I'm going to ask your mom a question if she wants to get on. But I'm going to ask, if you could do anything to make the world a better place, what would you do?
Make all the countries fair.
Make all the countries fair. So make sure everybody has enough stuff and that everybody's happy and that nobody is like starving and sick and stuff like that. Yes. Wow. Just want everybody to have what they need. That's awesome. Wow. You are a pretty special kid. I'm going to record this and I'm going to keep this forever so that like in 10, 15, 20 years, when you're out in the world and you're super famous and you are out there as president or queen or whatever it is that you do, where you get to go out there and rule the world with all your pet cheetahs, I can say, wow, I knew her when she was 7 years old And I knew she was gonna be pretty special, but this is pretty cool. You're a pretty amazing kid. Thank you for talking with me a little bit today.
You're welcome.
Do you have anything else you want to say? No, you're good? Yeah. Hey, Mom, can I talk to you real quick?
Yeah.
You ask her a bunch of questions,
Oh, I've asked her a bunch of questions before.
and I sit here and listen.
Oh,
There
okay.
you go. How did she get so amazing?
She, on the way home today, bless her heart, she told me that one of her friends in class, well, so the whole world perspective, I think, the area that I'm from, there's very differing views between city schools and county
Yeah.
schools. And I went to a county school. And so when we were little, it was kind of a bubble. It was our little bubble world. And when I got into teaching, I knew that I wanted to teach in the world, not my bubble. So I chose the city schools. And when she was born, her dad and I had several conversations. He wanted the bubble and I wanted the world. So she came with me. And so she has grown up just around all different types of people, disabilities, ethnicities, everything. And so just today, like when you were like, I'm going to tear up, I'm like, I'm going to cry. Told me about her best friend. So she switched schools this year, and that's been tough for her with friends. But she told me that one of her little friends needed to talk to the guidance counselor today. And I said, oh, and she said, you talk to her when you're, when you're what?
When you're sad or something's just not right, she can talk to you and make your sadness go away and bring your happiness.
Oh my goodness.
So she asked me if I wanted her to tell me why her friend had talked to the guidance counselor. And I was like, well, if you want to tell me, like, how do you know? But because when they're in second grade, you don't think they have these little like conversations, but they do. And she said that her friend is from Iraq, and Kara calls it rock, which is
I don't know what it's called.
which is precious. But she said that she has family over there, and that there's a war, and that her friend is, really upset. And so I think exposing, like, kids aren't born with these biases that we have as adults. And if we can keep our crud and our biases and our, adult stuff out of that, the world could be completely different in 15 to 20 years. She doesn't know any different. She doesn't know she doesn't watch the news. She doesn't, we don't.
I do still watch the news.
Okay, she watches the news.
Only sometimes.
Well, you still called it rock, so.
I don't know. I'm too young to know.
Right, and that's part of it. She's too young to know, or I don't know. I think some kiddos grow up too fast, and they hear things that super impressionable little minds.
I'm one of them.
Yes, you're. I don't know. So she.
Well, yeah. Let me cut you off real quick, because she is one of those super impressionable little minds, like she just said, and she is picking up on your vibe. I think you can't undersell that. It's your vibe that's trickling down to her. So yeah, she's sweet and innocent and has this view of the world being a happy place where everybody gets along, but that is learned as well, so you got to take some credit for that. I want to give you some real credit too. I think it's a powerful statement that you made early on about the county schools versus city schools. And I don't want to in any way offend anybody with this statement, but I think it's a pretty powerful decision that you made, where you made the decision to put her in a school where she could learn about the world, not just learn academic content, not go, like you said, in her little bubble. You wanted her to be exposed to the world early on. And there are a lot of people who would say, no, I'm supposed to protect her from the world. but she's going to be part of the world. So let her learn early on. And God bless you. That's amazing.
Well, I feel like and it's probably easier for us to make those decisions because we're in that setting. Sure. But I just feel like mistakes are going to be, so bubble or not, kids are going to make mistakes. And I would rather them, when I was in the classroom, I would rather them make mistakes and take those chances in that safety. So even if it's a diverse population, it's still a controlled, like we're still able, the adults in that space are still able to mold and facilitate those relationships.
Yeah.
So when the cultural differences arise, they're not 21 years old, all of a sudden facing it for the first time in the real world without that safety net of school. Now, I will tell you, she's in county schools now, and I am completely thrilled with the diversity that has started to spread outwardly into the surrounding counties.
And I think that's also a testament to our own adult biases. Sometimes we have these preconceived notions as well, and I'm sure you did. Your bias about what the quote unquote county schools were like was based off of your own experience. And right. we see that all the time. Parents have a preconceived notion of what schools should be based off of what they went through. And now you're seeing things a little bit differently now that you are the parent as opposed to the student.
Right. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. So going forward, what is your dream for her in school? How do you know that school is working for her? Because it's a different lens. When you were a teacher, now you're looking at it strictly through the parent lens.
Yeah. So I guess no, you can't say it for me. She said I can't do this for you. So on the outside now, on the other side, I value way more than before her coming home and, oh, you're getting your shoes. Her coming home and having like a little bit of practice, something that I can see what she's doing, but then having time to, like, she's going outside right now. I hope you didn't need her anymore. She's like, I'm riding my bike. She just came and got her shoes and went. So that, like, just knowing that she is getting what she needs, trusting that during the school day that those in charge are giving her that. And then when she's at home, my job is to make sure she's doing the practice. I don't know what's going to happen when she gets to like 6th grade math because I'm going to have to tap out. But then my job is that she's out in the neighborhood, making friends, doing, taking care of her stuff here, and growing socially and emotionally outside of school. And I guess it's still through the lens of being an educator because that's where I saw the gaps. But it's nice to be able to just coach her through a little bit of word study work and then say, when I yell for dinner, I need your hiney back inside.
Right. So, I mean, you want a school that recognizes balance and recognizes the importance of family time, right?
Right. Absolutely.
Especially like you said, as she said, moving on to middle school and high school when there's those summer packets and all this summer school, and you still want that balance. And she's already scared about that. She's in 2nd grade.
No, I don't know where she got that from. I don't think that's a thing, but apparently she believes it is. So I don't know.
Wow. Well,
yeah, so what she was telling you about today's homework, it's called helping homework. So Mondays and Thursdays on their homework assignment, it's just helping homework, and she has to find something to do here at home that's a good deed. And she's not supposed to be asked to do it, I don't think. I think she's supposed to initiate it.
Okay. That's pretty awesome, though. That's very cool.
Yes.
Talk about a partnership right there. That's very good.
Yes. I grew up with her teacher, so I I have a lot of respect for her.
Yeah. So you got the inside track. Did you get to pick the teacher, or is it just?
No, I didn't. I did not.
Oh, wow. But you were pretty happy, I'm sure.
Yes.
That's cool. Well, I mean, again, you're just doing some amazing work. I know you're posting that stuff on social media today about coaching her up and getting her all ready and reminding her of manners and all that, which I'm sure there's a little bit of truth to that. But it started well before today. you know, you've been doing some good work with her for a long, long time. Girls are easy though until they become teenagers, as you know. So be ready, lay that foundation now, because it will come back to haunt you in just a few short years. But she's absolutely amazing right now. She's an absolute doll. So thank you for sharing her a little bit today.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. She was super excited. So
She's cute. She's cute. And she will be world famous someday. So make sure you ride those coattails.
oh man.
That's awesome.